Congrats on your decision to enroll at Allan Hancock College. We can already tell you're going to do great because you chose an amazing school. But before you go bragging on social media, there are a few things you need to do to officially become a student. Are you paying attention? Because this video is going to show you all about how to save time and money in college. So, you filled out your AHC application and received your student ID number. What's next? Time to take your Math and English or ESL assessment tests, also known as the START test. Hold up. Tests? Don't you have to be in a class to take a test? Before you can enroll in English or math classes, you must take the START placement test. How you score on the START test is very important to your class schedule. We are going to show you in this video how you can score your best. So why exactly do your START scores matter? You see, your score determines how many classes of math, English, or ESL you will need in order to reach your educational goal. Each class requires one semester to complete, and you can't take the next level until you finish the one prior to it. Let's break it down by classes. This chart is what AHC calls the English Success Sequence. This sequence of English and reading classes is an order that builds on each other. Notice that only English 101 satisfies the English writing requirement for transfer to a university. English 101 also meets the English writing requirement for an associate degree. As you see, there are several basic English and reading courses to help prepare you for English 101. But what if you're an ESL student? AHC has 4 levels of credit ESL courses. The ESL sequence leads into the credit English Success sequence. Math classes offered at AHC also build upon each other in a sequence. Each class gives you the necessary skills to be prepared for the next class. For example, you can't take Math 123, Elementary Statistics, unless you have learned the skills from Math 331, Intermediate Algebra. So, do you have to take every class in the Math and English sequences? The answer is decided by the START test. Your test scores show your skill level and determines where to place you in the sequences. Now you realize just how important it is to be ready for the assessment tests. But what can you do to get ready? Don't stress, because AHC is here to help you out. Our best advice is to study and be prepared. And we've got good news for you, because we've already done the work to gather the best study guides and sample tests. If you're a first-time student who is confused about where to start, or a returning student who just wants to brush up on your skills, we are here to help you succeed. You will want to be at your best when you go to take the tests. So, get a good night's sleep, eat some healthy food, and avoid stress by arriving early. Don't forget, you need to know your student ID number that begins with the letter H, and bring any photo ID. But don't bring a calculator or dictionary, because the START test is all about the knowledge in your brain. Remember the English and Math success sequences? This is why the scores you get on your START test are very important, because your score helps to place you in the proper class based on your skill level. If you don't take the time to prepare for the START test, you could wind up taking extra classes, which means paying extra money and having less cash for video games and morning coffee. So do yourself a favor and plan ahead to save yourself time and money. Your specific academic goals determine just how many classes of Math, English, or ESL that you will need to take. After you receive your test results, your academic counselor is there to discuss your college plans and goals. By watching this video, you are already one step ahead to getting prepared. Before you know it, you'll be busy choosing which pic to post for your best update ever. Now you need to go back and memorize all of the sequences. Just kidding. You can click here for a printable version of the Math, English, and ESL success sequence charts. We know you want to start preparing for the START test right now. Lucky for you, we have tons of tips and tools to help you get your best score. Click here for help. Do you love apps? Well, we have a great one, full of study guides for the START test. Click here. Well, that does it for us. Now it's up to you. Click on the link to view the dates, times, and locations for START testing. One final tip: take the test seriously. It'll save you from taking extra classes and let you focus on more important things. like finding the perfect wording for a brag status post that all your friends can see.